Hey y'all, so my name is Jessica. I go by Callie. Um, this is my life story. I'm 28 and I have pulmonary fibrosis. For some of people that's not educated, it is a lung disease of scarring of the tissue on the lungs. And what it is that your lungs deteriorate. Now, at the end of the day, I will have to have lung transplant to be able to do normal activities. As of right now, you can see I'm hooked up to oxygen. That's the only way I'm able to get oxygen at this moment. Um, I found out I had something was wrong December 2nd of 2019. It wasn't until Tuesday night I called one of my homegirls, told her, hey, I can't breathe. I'm on my way to the ER. I feel comfortable if you stayed on the phone with me. It didn't go the way that I expected it to go because I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I didn't have the energy to do anything. She asked me for my address. I gave it to her. She called 911. If it had not been for her, I would not have been here today. I would have had a heart attack. And since I stayed by myself, nobody would have got to me. And that would have been the end. So I'm forever grateful that, God led me to call her because I don't believe calling 911. I'm sorry. I don't call them from nobody. I mean, come on. We see the statistics. We know how we see what happens on the news. I'm not calling them. So when I got to the ER, and of course the doctors they were giving me the worst case scenario. They put the breathing machine on me, which I'm gonna show you guys if I can. I can't show you guys right now. But it's a breathing machine that is over there. And that machine pretty much breathes for me. They told me without it, I was going to die. Again, I'm 28, perfectly healthy. I'm not fighting any other disease, high blood pressure, nothing. I have nothing else going on with me except for this that I didn't even know I had. Over the past 8 years, I've been told I had asthma. Then when it got worse, it was chronic asthma. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't thinking, hey, I got actual lung disease that is killing me. As the days go by, hours go by, years go by, I just didn't know. Now people are saying, no, how did this lead up to this? Well, November 17th, I had logged out of work and I had a strong stomach pain. I thought it was a stomach ache. Tried to cure myself for about 4 hours because I logged out of work about 5 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't do it. 9 o'clock came. Drove myself to the ER. I had an inflamed, obstructed gallbladder that had to be removed. Came out of nowhere. No symptoms for it. Nothing. Just boom. There you go. And that experience in the hospital was a different type of experience. But because I had the gallbladder removed, I caught pneumonia. Which was expected because they did say that was one of the things that would happen if you have your gallbladder removed, that you have a chance to catch pneumonia. I caught pneumonia, and that trickled down to me having a hard time breathing to find out what's really wrong with me, which is the pulmonary fibrosis. Like I said, there's no cure for it. It is a lung disease that I will need to get a lung transplant for. But as long as I maintain a healthy diet, go to all my doctor visits, and do all my medicine, I'll be okay. Now, I don't have any kids. Oh, thank goodness, because this will be very hard to try to explain to kids like, mommy's sick, you know. But I do have a lot of siblings and family members who are concerned, scared. I'm concerned. I'm scared. Um, it's hard trying to stay tough when you're just like, what's going on? What's happening? Why is this happening? Why is it me that have this? I try to live a nice life. I try to live right. Why me? But, you're never supposed to question what God has in stores for you. So this is just going to take you guys through every journey, every breakdown, breakthrough, every coping situation. And if I can help anybody, um, I would definitely want this to be it. Whether you're dealing with the same thing, you're not dealing with the same thing, whether you can relate, whether you can't relate, that's fine. But this is my story. Like I said, the only way I'm going to get back to being me is getting a lung transplant. 28. I don't know nothing about a lung transplant. That wasn't something I pictured myself having. So to all my subscribers that's going to subscribe or that's going to follow, and, thank you. Love each and every one of y'all. And we're going to get through this one.